Hope it's not too loud. Amber's in the shower. So a couple weeks ago, I had someone come in for a free intro class, which we offer 4 times a week just to get like used to the equipment and like understand how Pilates works. You have to wear grip socks legally because it's a liability. You might get hurt without rubbery grip socks. I said, did you bring your socks? She said, no. And I said, do you want to purchase some? She said, no. So I had a 3-year-old, maybe a 5, I don't know how old kids are. She had a child with her and she was like, can you watch my kid while I'm in class? And I was like, no, I'm not licensed to watch your child. That's not something I'm allowed to do. She said, okay. And I said, would you like to reschedule when you don't have your kid and you can have socks that you can get on Amazon for cheap? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, great. Never took her sunglasses off. They were huge with these big diamonds dripping down the front, so I couldn't see her face. Then she comes up to the counter and she's like, have you recently lost someone? And I said, excuse me? Mind you, there are 6 people in line waiting behind her to check in for their class. She said, it looks like in your eyes, I see that you've recently lost someone to death. And I said, I really haven't. She said, well, do you like poetry? And I said, oh, sure. She then proceeds to put her child down and start to scream, oh, Jesus, why is he in the casket? Why is he dead? Oh, Lord, he has died. Please bring him back. The funeral, God, the funeral. And she's screaming. And I didn't know what to do at all. These people, it was their first night there, these 6 people. They've never stepped foot into the studio before, and this is their first impression. And I don't know. So I just sat there and I nodded and I looked at her and when she was done, she slapped her hand on the counter and she said, I wrote that. And I said, thank you for sharing that with me. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much. And she said, peace, and left and walked out the door. And I just said, who's next? Because I didn't know what else to do. She never came back.